And we back in here with another episode of Juice to the Legends. Hey man, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Uh so we back in here, man, you know what I'm saying? A few days ago I made a video and the title of the video was Which Side was the Toughest Part of Jackson. I kind of want to refrain from that title, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all crazy in Jackson, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to start no bull crap, you know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to think it's no nonsense, nothing, because it ain't. We just talking about the history of growing up in Jackson, you know what I'm saying? So, I saw the comments, y'all. The Westside, y'all had a lot to say, just like I said in that video, man, you know what I'm saying? So, hint, the title, Westside, the best side, you know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do, salute the Westside, man, you know what I'm saying? Talk about my experiences in West Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Now, my mother and my grandmama and them lived in West Jackson growing up. Even though I grew up in the Wood Street area, my mother, her brothers, and my grandmama, they lived in Washington D.C. They lived on Booker Street, you know what I'm saying? So I know all the old heads from West Jackson, from the addition, off top, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Everybody know the most popular thing in West Jackson back in the day was the Metro Center Mall and Super K Martin all that there. My bad. Who that be? Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So my experiences, one of my first experience just living in West Jackson was one time we stayed in the neighborhood over there by George Elementary and all that. We stayed on Hiawatha Street, stayed in some apartments over there by Hooker Street and all that. I used to hoop at Battlefield Park way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? In the 90s and all that, man, you know what I'm saying? But in 1999, my mama moved to Westgate Apartments. And this is my first introduction to just being in West Jackson and being out there on my own, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, off the leash. And I gotta be honest, even though I grew up in a tough area, in a tough neighborhood, in my neighborhood I had my family to watch over me, to keep me out of trouble. Shout out, yeah. But so when I went to West Jackson, I ain't have family to watch over me. So this was my first time seeing a lot of stuff firsthand. And like I say, for sure, what up, Greg B? But my mama lived in Westgate Apartments, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, man, Westgate, man, it was so many kids, so many people staying in Westgate at that time. I remember we used to flip in front of the apartments, you know what I'm saying? They had the pool. We used to sneak and hit the pool late at night, you know what I'm saying, when one was supposed to be over there. They had the basketball court over there. Back then, the legend, Justin Reed, he was staying over there in Westgate. I got to play basketball with Justin Reed in Westgate, back in the Gap, you know what I'm saying? And I got the opportunity to go to Hardy for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? That year changed my life, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them people that I met that 1 year, they still my friends to this day. You know what I'm saying? Going to Hardy, that's how I was introduced to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of partners that I had stayed in the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Over there on Gammill, you know what I'm saying? Lindsay Drive, uh, Jane Avenue, all that Vermont, in them areas, I started hanging over there in them areas. And when I'm talking about this, I'm no more than 14, 15 years old at this time that I was hanging in West Jackson. And shoot, man, it wasn't nothing like that bottom, man. The first time that I hung in the bottom on a Friday night, man, it looked like Menace to Society. I was like, man, these boys out west, wild, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen some crazy stuff tonight, bro. We almost got robbed, all type of stuff. Like I said, we little kid. I'm walking around the bottom with my partner and them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even from West Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Capitol Street was definitely in the building when I was in West Jackson. You know what I'm saying? All the good fighting dudes, all the steppers, the robbers, all of them with Capitol Street boys, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we were staying in Westgate, and it was all type of legendary street figures that if y'all was there, you know what I'm saying, somebody in them comments, y'all already know who was staying in Westgate, 98, 99, because my mama, she moved over there like in 98, I believe. But I was staying with my grandmother. When my grandma died in 99, I moved with my mama. And I got the chance to go to school over there, you know what I'm saying? And being in Westgate, you right off Robinson Road, all the apartments, all the other apartments, Glen Oaks, uh, the other apartments that were right down the street, I can't think of them. I used to hang in them apartments, go over there and hoop. Right there on Primo's, across from the truck stop, we used to hoop at this dude house named Tony Maloney, man, you know what I'm saying? That was over there in the bottom, you know what I'm saying? And at the truck stop, everybody used to go over there, get their candy, wham wham, zuzu, whatever they need to get. You know what I'm saying? And you go on down Robinson Road, Camelot. My auntie stayed over there in Camelot. That's when I got my second leg out in Westgate. Cause my mama, she ain't stay in Westgate too long. But my auntie lived over there in Camelot. So I started staying with my auntie. Started connecting and getting cool with all the dudes from over there, you know what I'm saying? And being in that Westside, man, the hoods that wasn't going was the dishing. Them boys wasn't going over there, man, you know what I'm saying? Them bottom boys, Capitol Street, St. Charles. You know what I'm saying? When I hear people talking about West Jackson, I don't hear a lot of people talking about the side by St. Charles, Frederica, Valley Street. You know what I'm saying? Waycaster, all them streets right there. I was hanging down there. Shout out to my partner Solomon, my partner Daisy Young. My auntie stayed over there on Eureka Street. You know what I'm saying? I used to go over there, chill up my auntie in her house, and go hang out with my partner Solomon them. You know what I'm saying? It was going down over there back in the gap, man. You know what I'm saying? Them boys over there always been by their money. You know what I'm saying? Don't play no game with you. Shout out to my boy Lil Jason. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a side of West Jackson that I don't hear too many people talking about, you know what I'm saying? But I know you got to be a real Westside baby to know what I'm talking about. And like I say, when my mom stayed in Westgate, it was another apartment, some more apartment behind Westgate. But you got to be a Westside baby to know what I'm talking about. Now, if you know you go to the back of Westgate, you can jump the fence. When you jump that fence, you're going to immediately be a sub one. You know what I'm saying? And then behind sub one was these other apartments that had beef. Well, I don't know if they had. I wasn't from the West Side, so I don't know. Maybe they were just doing that with us. But we used to get into it with the guys that lived in Southwest Village. You know what I'm saying? Now that was the apartment behind Westgate. You know what I'm saying? We used to go through there, try to walk, look at girls, all that type of stuff. They come through our apartment. I remember one dude had word with one of my partners about somebody looking at the shoes too long or something. We had a little beef with them guys, but it was teenage beef. It ain't no real stepping or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I remember them apartment right there. And then you go on down, you had Metro Mountain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Hey, Southwest Village, man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we used to be over there. But you had Metro Mountain, you know what I'm saying? Now with Metro Mountain, this the first time that I scored what you call, you know what I'm saying? In Metro Mountain, you know what I'm saying? When I was 14 years old, uh, I got my first tattoo out there in Metro Mountain, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Metro Manor, it was like the know you back then. It was like the Calio, you know what I'm saying? You had to be with somebody to come through Metro Manor back in the gap, man, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of apartments, I can't I can't forget about the lodge, man, you know what I'm saying? Now, the lodge, my homeboy Mike stayed in the lodge. So I spent plenty of nights over there in the lodge, man. We were doing all type of things we ain't had no business doing. And I'm talking about 15, 16, 17 years old around this age right here. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Metro Manor, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I was in, but I was right out. I wasn't getting caught slipping over there in Metro Manor, you know what I'm saying? Really be, you know. But over there in the lodge though, man, it used to be some steppers over there, man. It's a lot of names I can name, but since I ain't from the West Side, I ain't gonna name these names. But they know. A lot of them dudes that I'm talking about used to be in Westgate doing their thing. They used to be over there in the live too, man. You know what I'm saying? The live was jumping. Ran the late 90s, 2000. My partner Mike stayed over there, man. Me and him used to he had a mod, the 626. We rode out through Jackson. Yeah, Greg B. I ain't gonna do no name drop, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? The West Side, man, that's why I let them hang it over there out west, man, you know what I'm saying? Cause you had to out there, man. Them boys wasn't going, man, you know what I'm saying? Now I can name some sports figures that I went to school with from West Jackson, you know what I'm saying? When I went to Harder that one year, I got the chance to go to school with the legend, Big George Christian, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody from out west know Big George was a legend on the football field since elementary, playing for the Panthers. Everybody from out west remember playing for the Panthers with Coach Griffin them, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I know Cruz and Mo Man and rest in peace, my boy Mario Smooth. All of them played for the Panthers. My boy Matthew Smith. Everybody out west played for the Panthers back then, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, Big George was a middle school, high school legend. You know what I'm saying? Out west for playing football, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Big George, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a little partner. I had a little partner named Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might not know Dexter, but if you live on Robinson Road, if you was in Westgate, if you was over there by Terrace Avenue, Glenwood, Primos, y'all know Lil Dexter, man. Lil Dexter Flex. That was my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Little crazy dude from out west, man. He used to dance and trip out. You know what I'm saying? But do something too now. You know what I'm saying? But that was my little partner, man, from out west, man. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the dudes who showed me around a lot of on the west side. That's how I got to go to the bottom and all that with him and his brother August. Yeah, man, my boy Lil Dexter, man, my boy Lil Dexter Johnson, man, he died in the car wreck. You know what I'm saying? I used to be with Lil Dex every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, me and Dex, we got these tattoos together and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I got to grow to school with another West Side legend. I can say his name because my people, his people, you know what I'm saying? But J-Rock, Justin Shannon, I got to go to school with Justin Shannon, man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know J-Rock was a West Side legend, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For sure, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into none of the specific, man, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I've been knowing Justin Shannon since I was a baby, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And J-Rock always was wild, always had hands. You know what I'm saying? I always was a character, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you know him, he was a West Side legend, man, you know what I'm saying? But I went to school with I went to school and got to be around a lot of them dudes from out west, man. Like I said, I can't name everybody, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, all them guys that they talk about, the West Side legends, especially from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? I went to school with them boys. I was at school with Taterhead and them. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I was their friend, but I remember them as we were kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to dudes like my partner Emerson. You know what I'm saying? I know me and Emerson were cool back in the day. he was from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to them boys, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to be at that park over there, Giant Avenue Park, man, doing all type of stuff, man, back in the gap, man. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl, LaQuinta, used to have parties on Giant Avenue. Used to have the hybrid party. If y'all went to Provine or Hardy, y'all remember LaQuinta used to have the best house party. That's what I was telling my girl. She was talking about a house party to move. I'm talking about, man, we had house parties for real, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know if you was in the bottom back then on Giant Avenue, LaQuinta used to have the hypest party, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Shout out to my home girl, Ambrielle. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with. I remember she had some good parties. She stayed in the bottom over there on Vermont Street, man. You know what I'm saying? The Westside, man, showed me a lot of love, man. You know what I'm saying? And for it, like, the Westside style, the Westside is the Wild Wild West, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything go down that West, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything you want to name, you know what I'm saying? Them boys out West were with it. And like I said, we always felt like my side of town was tough. But like me and my boy Fish was saying the other day, it seemed like the West Side always took it a notch up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it the Wild Wild West, man. You know what I'm saying? Every hood, and when we talking about our West, it ain't just the Dixon, it ain't just the bottom Capitol Street, it ain't just sub 1, sub 2. In my opinion, I feel like the Queens West Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about West Jackson without talking about Flag Chapel and Westwick Apartments and the Queens and all that, Clinton Boulevard, even over there by Dixon Road, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang over there off Dixon Road. Yeah. Yeah, they know what I'm saying, man. Them boys in the bottom, man, they weren't going, man. You know what I'm saying? But all that's the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Queen, man. Like I say, the Queen boys had a heavy presence out west when I was on the West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? White Rock Apartment. Shout out to Ville Simmons. White Rock. I used to, man, my people them stayed over there in White Rock, man. I used to go over there and play ball in White Rock. Shout out to Nug and them. Rest in peace to Nug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Greg B just said, Flag Chapel, that was $1 million spot, man. My uncle used to stay on Flag Chapel back in the gap, right there before you get to the project. I used to go to the project. Not saying I was over there doing what I want to do, West Side people, but I used to go to the yeah, you went to Northwest. You went to Northwest. My brother went to Northwest, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, hey, if you want to talk about the West Side, shout out to Northwest Hills. To me, it's kind of on the North Side, but this West Jackson. Shout out to Northwest Hills. Had a lot of fun growing up over there, doing things over there in Northwest Hills, man. You know what I'm saying? Over there on Marshall Clay, you know what I'm saying? Bowling Street, all that, you know what I'm saying? Bullet, over in that little area right there. That's the West Side as well, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Wild Wild West, man. What more can I say about it, man? You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all in the comments. That's why I had to make the video. Y'all was going in on me. Everybody from West Jackson. I never said the West Side wasn't stepping. I just was asking the question. Which side was the roughest side? But like I said, I want to paraphrase it. I'm really just gonna show love to the West Side and other areas. I seen somebody say South Jackson, but in my opinion, them Queen boys still here, but them guys out there. Yeah. That's what I'm finna say, Ville Simmons. When I was growing up, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? When we used to come to South Jackson, y'all tell me in the comments if y'all know any different. But when my family used to come to South Jackson when I was a little kid, and like I said, I'm 37 years old, so I was 80s, 90s, 2000s, I was around. But when we used to go to South Jackson, other than like Terry Road and like Rebelwood and all that I've been hearing about that being gangster. But when we used to go to South Jackson, it was more white people than anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, Greg B. We used to come to South Jackson. If anybody remember doing this, we used to come to South Jackson around the holidays and ride over there by Wingfield. The houses looked like you was in Madison somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's Ron Jacktown. We already know for sure. That's why I'm doing Juice City Legend. So somebody can tell our story, you know what I'm saying? Put the light on Jackson. But yeah, man, yeah, we went to South Jackson and looked at the lights when we were little, man. You know what I'm saying? This one, Walmart was on Ellis Avenue, you know what I'm saying? And they had the movie theater and all that behind Crystal and all that back in the gap. Yeah, man, we just see them lights back in the day, man. I remember mostly white people going to Wingfield and Forest Hill. Yeah, Walmart and po folks. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I remember of South Jackson. Now, yeah, it's exactly. It's man, this how South Jackson, this how South Jackson got turned up, in my opinion. Like I said, man, I used to play in the band and all that right there, so I used to go to the little competition when we used to go to school, go meet up at the school with the kids from Southwell and Whitney and all that. And I know it was some hood cats over there, but it was majority like white kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? Around about 2000, bro. Now y'all remember when they had the skating ring right there on what that is on McDowell? You know what I'm saying? When they had the skating ring right there, that's when South Jackson started getting turned up. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend it was a fight at that skating ring. That's when I started hearing about the 500 boys. You know what I'm saying? And once I started hearing about 500, that's when I started hearing about something like that. You know what I'm saying? Sub 2 didn't claim myself. Sub 2 claimed Westside. You know what I'm saying? They'll say West Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody's saying, the 2000s. See, y'all remember a lot of old apartments and a lot of people started getting HUD vouchers and all that type of stuff, and they went to moving out south. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Over there behind CC. I remember eating at CC back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody's saying, around them 2000, that was South Jackson started getting turned up or whatever. And really, South Jackson, I know some original now that I'm older in life or whatever. I know some original dudes originally from South Jackson. But I'm saying a lot of dudes that's out south are really originally from other hoods and just came out here and picked up out here. You know what I'm saying? And now the South Side we already know what South Jackson hold the title for: breaking the housing, robbing. You know what I'm saying? Just super wild. You know what I'm saying? Now the whole Jackson lit. You know what I'm saying? The whole Jackson on the biz. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't no good thing, because I'm definitely not bragging about that in this video. I ain't trying to make no video about who busting the most heads. I'm talking about back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That what we want to get on understanding, man, because the nonsense these boys got out here going right now, man, it ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? The whole Jackson, man, it just ain't the same no more, man. This ain't the same Jackson. This ain't the same Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out them boys in the hill, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do another video about the north side, and I'm gonna talk about the hills, because I don't know if y'all wanna put Pernicia Hills on the north side, or is it Northwest Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make another video about North Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, the way the city is now, I definitely wouldn't make a video bragging about no nonsense. I'm speaking. Man, I remember Put, Waterland, all that, man, you know what I'm saying? Them were the times. I remember going to the 50 Cent movie in Meadowbrook. Yeah, back in the day, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And then, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot more stuff for the kids to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA, you know what I'm saying? Jackson was so fun in the night. That's why I be trying to tell people, man, this ain't the same Jackson I grew up in, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was always violence and crime, but how it is now, it's just ridiculous, man. People had jobs, people were working in Jackson. We ain't had to leave outside the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I remember going to NYSP, Everybody went to NYSP back in the day, either at Tougaloo or Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? Up and bound. They don't got none of that type of stuff no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Do they still got the 100 black men? How many of y'all remember going to vacation Bible study in the summertime when they when they come give you the little cookies and the little pantlets? How many of y'all remember that? Yeah, man. That was the good old days. That was good old days, man. I wish we can get that Jackson back, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, what they got going on there is trash, man. You know what I'm saying? We know for everything is dealing with foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in West Jackson, man. I just had to show some love to that West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? I got much love for the West Side, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to the bottom. Shout out to the Dishing. Sub 1, Sub 2. To the Queens. See him and I. Y'all see him and I. I ain't heard that name in so long. See him and I. But yeah, man. Shout out to White Rock, Metro Mountain, Westgate. You know what I'm saying? Southwest Village. All them apartments that was over there back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of West Jackson, let me ask y'all something before I get up out of here, y'all. What do y'all think was the cause of the Metro Center Mall to go down, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Dutyville, man. I don't know what Dutyville is. Shout out to Dutyville. Dutyville is a hood. It's kind of on the west side, but it's kind of like by downtown too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hood by itself. You got to be from over there to go to Dutyville. Shout out to Dutyville, man. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm finna say, what do y'all think was the cause of the Metro Center to go down, man? You know what I'm saying? Boots to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at, they got a video on YouTube about malls. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got one about the Metro Center. And in the comments, all the white people going in, talking about all those apartments that was built around the Metro Center. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Dutyville. A lot of people, mothers from Dutyville. But you shut it down, Phil Simmons. Yeah, but a lot of people feel like I said, you had all these projects around the Metro Center. I remember myself when I stayed in Westgate. Well, now I was staying in Camelot then, but I'm hanging with all my partners out west. We went to the mall the weekend before school started, man. Everybody had new shoes, new clothes, and everybody had no money. And I just put it like that, you know what I'm saying? They would clean them out, man. And like you say, around the 2000s, that's when they started fighting in the mall and people started shooting in the mall, all that type of stuff right there. Sears closing down. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man, them iceberg was busting so hard back in the gap. But man, the Metro Center, man, that was it. My mother used to work in the Metro Center. She worked in the jewelry store for some years. So I used to go up there on the weekend with her when she worked and be all through the mall, man. You know what I'm saying? That was my childhood, that Metro Center Mall, man. Hopefully, if they end up building a stadium over there by Jackson State, they won't have no choice but to get West Jackson back right. I feel like to get Jackson back right, you got to get West Jackson back right, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that back right, man. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Highway 80. Highway 80 used to look like High Pearl and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But they got North Part damn near like the Metro Center now. You know what I'm saying? But to get West Jackson back right, it started with Highway 80. When we were little, Highway 80 looked like you was in Brandon and Pearl or something, man. Diamond Jim was jumping, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Highway 80 looked like you was in Pearl and Brandon. They had restaurants, clothing stores, appliance stores, Watson Quality Food, all that was right there on Highway 80, man. You know what I'm saying? They got to get 80 back right, man. Get all them ran down hotels away from over there. Tear down them abandoned buildings, you know what I'm saying? Bring in some investors. Whoever running the city, they got to get them out the way, man. Exactly, man. Everything was on 80, man. That was our childhood, man. Yeah, they trying to do it. They finna do it. You know what I'm saying? But to a certain extent, it's kind of our fault because we had the same old people in place for years and years, studied letting it go down and go down to the point they were like, well, we gonna step in. Westland Seals was busting, man. What about Ponderosa, Grid B? What you know about that? What about Shoney's? Man, 80 was it, man. You know what I'm saying? Bebop Records was off Highway 80. How many of y'all how many of y'all remember going to Sam Goodies, buying CDs at the Metro Center? You know what I'm saying? What about K&B Toys when you was a little kid going in the Metro Center? K&B Toys. Y'all don't remember that, man. I remember y'all. How many of y'all remember shopping at Second Save? I remember Second Save on Ellis Avenue. Y'all don't remember that. Or Sunflower. Y'all don't remember that. Yeah. That's that real Jacktown, that real Westside. Country Market, man. Country Market. Yeah, they still right there. They used to be buzzing back in the day, though. I used to go up there on Friday nights. Jenny Junk. Ooh, man. Jenny Junk on the hill. Shout out to West Jackson. Capitol Street used to be it back then, man. Everything, man, we used to go Popeyes, all that used to be right there on Capitol Street, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with no rising there. You know what I'm saying? I remember, but like you said, Jenny Junk on the hill right there on Capitol Street. That's my grandma's favorite spot. She used to go to back in the day. Thanksgiving time, going shopping, all that there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I know about that West Side, man. I remember Dairy Queen being over there, out Terry Road, back in the Gap, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But shout out to the West Side, man. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, that getting on fortification. Man, Greg B, you a real Jew baby. You done been all around Jackson, man. You like me. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to do a video about the South Side because I got history on the South Side. We're going to do something for the North Side, man. Y'all just got to stay tuned in, man. I just popped out for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. Y'all be careful. This your boy Sally Sale with Juice City Legends. We checking out. Peace.